So let us go to the endocrines. The glands. First of all, what are glands? What are the functions of epithelium? Protection, secretion. Secretion is done by what epithelium? Absorption, columnar epithelium. Next, exchange of gases. Done by the alveoli of the lungs are lined by simple squamous epithelium. Their function is exchange of gases. Very good. Then, other functions. Reproductive function. Last function, some of the epithelial cells are modified to form the secreting units. These secreting units are known as glands. Some of the epithelial cells are modified to form the secreting units. These secreting units are known as glands. Coming to the classification of glands. There are various classifications. Number 1, depending on the type of secretion, the glands can be classified as good. Number 1, serous glands. Number 2, mucous glands. Number 3, mixed glands. Example for serous gland. Whenever you get a chance, you must be able to recall your past memories. Parotid is predominantly serous. Can you give example for pakka serous glands? Pure serous. Parotid is a predominantly serous gland. Coming to the tongue. Anterior 2/3, posterior 1/3. Brief, I am not going details of the tongue. In the anterior 2/3, glands of Nun, N-U-H-N. H is silent. In the posterior 1/3 of tongue, we come across pure serous glands which goes by the name von Ebner's glands. V-O-N-E-B-N-E-R-S. Von Ebner's glands are the pure serous glands. They are present in the posterior 1/3 of the tongue. Next, what is the name given to the duct of serous gland, parotid gland? Then, sublingual gland. Example for pure mucous glands. Sublingual gland. The name given to the duct of sublingual gland. No. Duct of Evenus. Then, example for mixed gland. Submandibular gland. Name given to the Wharton's duct. That is one type of classification depending on secretions. Serous, mucous, mixed. Second classification depending on method of secretions. Depending on method of secretions, the glands can be classified like this. 1. Apocrine glands. 2. Holocrine glands. 3. Merocrine glands. Merocrine glands. Coming to the apocrine glands. Points in favor of apocrine glands. Here what is happening? The apical portion of cytoplasm of the cell comes along with the secretions. You want, you can write down. The apical portion of cytoplasm of the cell comes along with the secretions. Along with the secretions of the glands. Example, milk secretion coming out of the mammary gland. Example, milk secretion coming out of the mammary gland. Holocrine glands. Holo means complete. The complete gland undergoes dissection, comes along with the secretions. The gland undergoes dissection and comes along with the secretions. Example for this, sebaceous glands, pimples. Sebaceous glands. Third variety, merocrine glands. Third variety, merocrine glands. Points in favor of merocrine glands. Without any alteration in the architecture of the cell, the secretions are coming out of the gland. Example, protein secretion coming out of the mammary gland. Remaining many of the glands in GIT. Protein secretion coming out of the mammary gland is example for merocrine secretion. Without any alteration in the architecture of the cell, the secretions are coming out of the gland. So, conclusion about the mammary gland. In relation to mammary gland, there are two types of secretions. One, apocrine, example, milk secretion. 2. Endocrine example, protein secretion. Both are related to mammary gland only. Then third classification of glands. 1. Simple glands, simple tubular glands. Then tubulo-alveolar glands. Last one, compound tubulo-alveolar gland. Example, mammary gland. Then last classification of the glands, depending on the duct system, the glands can be classified like this. Exocrine glands, points in favor of exocrine glands. Here the secretions are poured by means of duct system. Exocrine glands are those which pour their secretions by means of duct system. Example for this type of glands: parotid, sublingual, submandibular, etc. They possess the ducts. Then coming to the second variety, endocrine glands. Endocrine glands are those which are devoid of duct system. Endocrine glands are those which are devoid of duct system. Next line, they pour their secretions directly into the blood. Coming to the endocrine glands that are incorporated in our body in order from above downwards. Write down. Endocrine glands in the head region. A. Pituitary gland or hypophysis cerebri. A. Pituitary gland or hypophysis cerebri. That is master endocrine gland. It is able to control the various other endocrine glands. B. Pineal gland, in brackets, epiphysis cerebri, and endocrine glands in the neck region. 1. Thyroid gland. It is a single gland having two lobes, right and left lobes, connected by isthmus.